background being as a licensed clinical social worker, the mental health and healing aspect has been one that was natural that I stepped into, having a family myself, stepping into and recognizing how can we support the spiritual roles of the family has been something really neat to explore and to expand upon. And then the marriage preparation, reflecting 15, 16 years ago what it was like for my husband and I, and where we benefited, where we probably could have used more help and support. This office I call the catch-all of a lot of things. I mean, we help collaborate with youth and young adults in regards to, okay, how can we help parents help their teenagers be engaged in the Catholic parishes? From a young adult standpoint, how can we help support young married couples or young couples as they are exploring what vocation God is calling them to be, and marriage as this vocation, helping the Office of Catechesis with the social emotional insight trainings that we are offering, and then the what I call the healing of the heart ministries, which is where that grief ministry lies, where Redbird Ministries and Life Giving Wounds, and a couple of those ministries that are a little bit harder to pinpoint where they go, but they speak to a need of people within the diocese, just wanting to be able to get healing wherever they're at. And then you have the Respect Life Ministries, which, pregnancy resource, how can we help facilitate that? How can we help, the Right to Life of Southwest Indiana and all the other Right to Life agencies? And how can we, truly show that respecting life happens from conception to natural death, and provide that support through the entirety of someone's life? A lot of different ministries that go through our office, and it's broken up. When it comes to marriage, we talk about marriage preparation, we talk about marriage enrichment. When we talk about life, we talk about Respect Life Ministries, we talk about Wisdom Day, which is our over 55 ministry. It's that ministry that helps retired or soon to be retired individuals and couples have a day where they hear from Bishop Siegel, they hear from a couple of other individuals from a diocese, but also about the mental, physical, and spiritual health of things that they are experiencing. So that's a beautiful program. We're starting to look at how we can help support the domestic church, because I feel when people hear domestic church, it can be very intimidating. But what we're talking about is the church of the family. How can we empower parents to be the church for their kids? Whether that be helping teach them how to do everything from starting to pray at home and what a nighttime routine is, asking their kids how they want their prayer life, family prayer life to be, to offering family reconciliation services, in which we do have that child care portion to help families go to confession at the same time together. People don't realize, but the call to vocation awareness and the call to help kids and individuals live out their vocation starts within the family. At home, it starts at baptism, it starts at families opening a dialogue with their kids about, okay, well, what is your vocation? Vocation doesn't just mean priesthood and religious life, but there are individuals who are called to singlehood, and they living a life where they give to the church and give to the community, but they never get married. And then there's individuals who are called to be married, and what marriage vocation looks like. So we really try to hit individuals, couples, and families at all areas with all different types of needs. So it's not a one size fits all. The biggest thing that we need is people to recognize that they need help, to be able to ask for help, and be able to come to whether it be their church or the diocese and get that healing help, or that financial help, or that spiritual help that they may need, and then giving back in a way like, okay, I've experienced something and now I want to share that.